Hello, this is David, and today I'll be doing Lab 8, Network Infrastructure. In Lab 8 today we're going to be doing, showing how to do some monitoring, how to look at some event logs, and we're going to be configuring a WSUS, which is a Windows update server, which gets updates from the Windows updates, and then your users or clients can actually use this internal server, intranet server, to retrieve their updates and won't have to go out to the internet. So the first thing we're going to be doing is we're going to be doing a performance monitoring, and what I'm going to be showing how to do is doing the user percent of the CPU, and then I'm going to show you how to do database reads and writes in case you was running an SQL server. So let me close that. So the first thing we're going to do is a performance monitor. To get to the monitor, just go to your service manager and then go down to your diagnostics and expand it, and then go down to your reliability and performance and your monitoring tools, and then let's click on performance monitor. First thing we want to do is we want to add a counter, so we'll just add the counter here. It has finished loading all of our selections we can select from. So let me get in the screen here, and we wanted to look at the processor, and we're going to look at the user CPU time. I think I went by it there. And so then we want to add this counter. As you see here, it's loaded on the right hand side. Now we wanted to look at the database. Went right by it there, didn't it? And let's expand it. I've expanded the database. So let's go down here to, I'm going to select the database reads for this tutorial, and we'll click add. And I want to click on, I'm going to see how many writes we have. I'm going to click add. And then I'm going down here, I had to pull my screen up just a little, and I'm going to click OK. And as you see here, the red line is showing me my I/O database reads and writes, which I'm not running a SQL server on this machine right now, but if it did, it would show it. And then right here is the user time. That it's actually shown in green here. And you can freeze it, you can restart it. There is also options here to actually create a database or a data file of it, collection, and you can copy it. And now I'm going to be showing you how to check the reliability of your system. So let me close this. We're still in the diagnostics on the server manager. Just click on the reliability monitor, and this will bring the reliability monitor up. And we said that we wanted to check for hardware failures, so we'll expand the hardware failures. And right now there's no events for the selected items. So it looks like we're doing pretty good, but you see all your selections here. See if we have any Windows failures for today, and we do not. What we want to look at now is our event viewer. I think was next in line, and we're going to be looking at the Windows logs and looking at the logs for the applications. So what we want to do, we're still in our server manager and in diagnostics, so let's expand the event viewer, and let's go down to Windows logs. And as you see, there's several selections here to select from, but I was going to check on the let's see which one, the application log. So let's just click on the applications, and it will load the logs for that has been created by Windows. Okay, I brought the event log up for applications, and what I done is I just clicked on the level here, which will sort them for me You can sort it by time and date and source. But anyway, here's an error, and it looked like it was a .NET runtime error. So if we click on this error, it will bring it up in the bottom. It will give you a description of the error, and if this is a general description, if you need to see more details of the error, just click on the details button, and it will give you more information. There's a system. Let's click on one of them, expand one of them here. You can see here that it's in the friendly view, but you can also do a website view. It's finally expanded the system area. We got provider, .NET runtime, the event ID, which is good to if you need to get more information. You can go to Microsoft's website and search for that event ID, and it'll give you the more information on the error down through there. So let's just close that out. Now we're going to be doing the install and configuring WSUS. The first thing we need to do is install a row. So we went to Service Manager, Rows, and we need to install this web server. And it'll prompt me to add the required features, and just click on the required features. And then we'll click Next and Next. And here we want to select ASP.NET, and it has some required rows. We want to select the Windows authentication, and let's see if I can find it here. I found it here. It's under the security, so we'll want to click it, and then we want to go ahead and install the IS6 management capabilities, and we'll continue on, and the next in the install, will take a few minutes to install. After you get your web service installed, you need to download the report viewer from Microsoft, and also the WSUS setup. I think it's version 3 Service Pack 1. I've already installed this on this machine, and once you do the WSUS setup, it will actually start in a wizard to configure it. And if you do like I did when I installed the WSUS setup, I did not have my servers in VM connected to the internet. They was host only. So what I did on the 801 here is I just added another network card to it, and I let one of the network NIC cards be a NAT setting in VM so they could get to the internet, and left the other end for host only, which will talk to the servers on the inside. And you go to Start and Windows Update, and it'll bring up this update service, and then you can go down to Options, and on the very last of the options is the Network Wizard, and the wizard actually connects to the Windows server, so you want to make sure that you've got it connected and have internet access. Plus you want to make sure that your other servers can ping this 801 so they can get the updates. We'll go through a little bit of this. Let me click on the next, and I took unchecked the yes here. And so you want to synchronize from Microsoft. I don't know how far I can get before I cancel here. Oh, here is the where it's trying to do the connect. So let me just stop that and then let me cancel here. Once you in the wizard there, I did show you, but because I canceled that, but there is one screen that comes up and lets you select what products you want to download for updates. I actually selected the Server 2008 and Server 2003, along with Windows Vista. And to synchronize it, once you get through with the wizard, just highlight the synchronizations and right click on it and do a sync now. I'm right in the process of doing that sync. That's why my system is running so slow here. While that's syncing up, we'll go over to the one of the other servers, and what I'll do, I'll show you how to set it up to actually use that server for its updates. So we do a GP edit, gpedit.msc, and it'll bring up the local group policy editor, and we want to go to the computer configuration and the administrator template, and then we want to go down to the Windows components, and we'll slide this over a little bit, and we want to go down to the Windows update, and we want to select, we want to find the configure automatic updates. Just highlight it and right click on it and go to properties, and it'll come up not configured or disabled, but you want to enable it. And then what I've done is we want to go to the next, and also, so we'll go to the next setting, which is specify the intranet Microsoft Update Service, and I clicked enabled on it, and then I put the website, which is on W2K801, which is the server that's actually running the WSUS server, and I put it in both of these settings. You can then you have to go to settings, stop it, so we'll just do that over here. We went into the admin tools and the services. We went down to Windows Update, right clicked on it, and we can do a restart there. And then to actually get it detected, to pick up the new WSUS server, you just can WAUCLT /detect now, and it will go out and detect what updates is actually on server 801. I'm actually back on 801 now. We're still doing another sync here. It looks like I canceled that, but I went to Start Admin Tools and Update Services to bring the screen up. It'll give me a list of all my updates, my critical updates, security updates, and it'll actually show me the computers. It'll show me when the last time I synced up. And if I click on my computers up here, right now it looks like that I've got Instructor 01 also configured for this update server, and it's actually connected right now, but it hadn't reported anything back. It's because we was just in the middle of doing the synchronizations. That concludes this tutorial. Thank you.